Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I'm your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Suits Absolute Power with our co-host Rookie.
Hi.
And today is, as I'm told, quite probable to be the very last episode. Well, it's just as well, considering last time we killed off the most important character. The announcer. Poor guy. He had it so rough. We took from him so many jobs. It seemed like a mercy killing to finally just put him out of his misery. But anyway, enough reminiscing about people who don't matter because they're dead. Let's just move on to this printing press place. And is there anything for us to buy? Oh yeah, the ancient relic.
Did any of the stats change? It doesn't seem like it.
What, for the ancient relic?
Yeah, because the ancient relic's stat increases are all over the place anyway.
Yeah, the ancient relic definitely changed the changed the stats quite a bit.
I'm wondering if when we exited and reloaded the save, I'm wondering if the stats randomized again, or if it was just always like that.
I think we agreed last time that the game's not advanced enough to do something like that.
Yeah. But anyways, last time we wound up getting kidnapped by the circus. We went off and destroyed half of a medical laboratory, and we killed a lot of people.
Always a good time.
Oh, hold on.
So, we're now in the printing area. What have you got to say? Wax worker. A lot of workers don't even last a full cycle here. Wax lung has taken so many of us. Recyclees was outdated and proven by his destruction. In this very facility, the future of urban development has been born. I envy you to see its glory for the very first time. I hope we get some more seed shipments in soon. What we have here will barely last till the end of the week. Looks like a machine that breaks suits down into meaty paste before being sent to the next station. Interesting. Mixing on an industrial scale must take a massive amount of energy.
It's interesting how those tubes on the left are in a helix shape. This place really likes genetics.
Yeah, it does have a lot of that
Symbolism?
Yeah, that's the word. Whenever I try and say symbolism, it always gets replaced for me with the word symbology. Just because I've played Star Ocean too many times in my life. And that's the word that they use for the magic system. Symbology. So, why the hell are we now in a little apartment? This stove
So yeah, I kind of remember this place. There is something here.
This door isn't real, it's just been painted onto the wall. What do you mean by something here?
Just look around, you'll probably find it.
Alright. This bookcase is the only thing in the room that's not covered in dust. Wait, there's a hidden button. Do you want to press it? Is this a bonus or the main thing?
This is a bonus fight. Might want to save.
Alright, so... Hottest. I just don't get why Pops called us back on short notice. I didn't even get to finish my spa day in the filament pools. Maybe if you weren't so... strongest. You want to do strongest?
Sure. Maybe if you weren't so hot in the head, you would understand the urgency,
That bird-brained doctor hasn't called me back about my anti-paranoia pills. I barely escaped those terrorists back at Lucia Outpost.
So, these characters we've all seen before. We've seen these guys before, haven't we?
Yeah, this is the guy we chased out of Loop City. Hottest guy is the guy we got the quest from and couldn't kill.
And the guy at the top right was the strongest man from Tiptopolis.
Yeah. they couldn't have killed Recyclees, followed me all the way to Genus and killed the chief medical officer too, right? Right? Weren't you supposed to be... I'm trying to remember who is who now.
Who cares?
Because if we've seen... Weren't you supposed to be out complimenting a 10-cycle contract for the government internal? I finished early. Yeah, no worries.
Brother Internal is a fine example of my philosophies. Cooler heads will always prevail. Family! Hear my powerful, strong voice. I believe that something is going terribly bad in the Vazaland. He was to have joined the Discord video chat 20 minutes ago. This is definitely a Russian accent.
Discord. Russian or German, take your pick. If it isn't the world's strongest man.
Eh.
And that balding freak from Loop City. These must be his relatives or something. It's them! The terrorists really did follow me all the way back to Genus, just to kill me! Why, God? What have I done to deserve this? And what's with the constant comments about my freaking head?
I see my brothers were correct in the assessment, young CEO. You have done much training since I last saw you at the tip-topless smokestack. Your previously puny muscles have grown and swollen up to be big, beefy, and strong. Did mine perfect whatever
Pexicles.
inspire you to man up, little CEO suit? Are you here to challenge the true might of the world's strongest man?
No, actually. We mostly just happened to pass by while searching for our friend.
Oh. Well, this place is reserved for the world's greatest family reunion until 8 p.m. The person you seek will likely not be found here.
Wait, they didn't follow me here? They're only just passing by? Hold the freaking phone! These guys tried to kill me back in Loop City! Yo, are you guys for real? You can't just go bullying our little brother like that and expect to get away with it. Yeah! Wait, what? I'm the oldest one here!
You really has been picking on the family. Not cool.
I don't like the look in their eyes, guys.
Don't feel down, Internal. Father could print you a hair transplant if you're so upset about it.
What? Nobody was even talking about that!
Silence, brotherkin. There seems to be stronger fishes to be frying as the saying gets to going, yeah? Father has trusted the family as the guardians of our unborn sibling folk. Come, CEO. The time is now to test your strength against the great family bonds.
What the
Wow, this is
fucking
interesting.
Christ?
I guess that was a thing under the tarp. It's time for the family reunion. So is that supposed to be the father or something they were talking about? Or did they say that he died?
I'm not sure if that's a father or just all of them combined or something. ZWGF.
Let's see,
The world's greatest family. I'm assuming that is.
the world's greatest family. Okay, yeah, that's all of them combined.
Guy is stunned. I mean, sure, if that's how you want to spend your first turn. I mean, it's not going to stop me from just shooting as much as I possibly can, after all. Collects his alimony. CEO lost a bunch of health. 775 damage. Jesus Christ, CEO.
775 damage from shooting things? Wowzers.
Yes. Right. Let's get the sandwiches. You're going to get attacked, so activate the Thorn Armor. How do you miss that ability? Summons a family member. Huh. The perfect man. Well, I still get the feeling I should just focus on the big thing itself.
Speaking of the big thing, I wound up color inverting the image.
Yeah, what does that look like?
I'm honestly not really sure.
Gain 20 attack, 10 defense, and speed. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Do you think I should kill the perfect man or just go for the family bond? I mean, if we kill the perfect man, we might be able to see the entire family. So...
I'd go with the... I go with the big one over the perfect man, honestly, just to make sure that we have an increased chance of taking this guy down.
Fair enough. Did that thing just buff us?
I think so.
Strikes a pose at guy for 70-odd damage. That was nothing. Perfect man tries to strike the perfect pose but failed. Perfect man! You can only strike the perfect pose once. Then the other poses will no longer compete in perfection against the pose. Stop trying to propose this perfect pose, when there is no perfect pose.
Well, they corrupted C.E.O. That is one of the last mistakes they will ever make.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, you know? I mean, he can't exactly shoot right now, but... I'm pretty sure they are just going to die.
Yeah, also make sure you use your box of sandwiches.
Yeah, I was about to. Summons a family member.
I could have sworn we killed this guy, though, before.
Yeah, we did, because he was the guy in the Hot Wanna, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in Hanawa, and I'm pretty sure we destroyed him at the AC unit. So why is he back? It wasn't exactly telegraphed that he died, or anything. You know?
Get steamy, Eve is uncomfortable. He couldn't summon a family member. Man, I kinda wanna do this again, just so I can see the other family members, you know?
Yeah.
Just because I'm interested who the coolest man and whatnot are.
The coolest man and internal man.
Hottest man is looking really hot. Gains attack and defense. Honestly, I think I should have killed the perfect man first. Quite frankly. Because he's kinda got too much health. Or defense now, I feel. Maybe not. Okay, shut me up. I guess I'll just shut up if I'll casually do 1,200 damage.
Could you have, like, Eve throw some coffee at C.E.O. to make him regenerate AP faster?
It is getting to that point, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what I need to do first is make sure they're poisoned.
So if their attack decreases?
Yeah, pretty much. Muscle Man's muscles were too tense.
We have iced coffee, so... I think this is the first time we've used an item in this entire game.
And we can't use it yet, because Eve needs healing. Eve can use it then. Uses iced coffee on C.E.O. Eve is now uncomfortable.
Well, Eve being surrounded by all these crazy people. Yeah, I'd be uncomfortable too.
With giant hulking muscles. Yeah, I bet that could make her uncomfortable, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Kill him. Come on, CEO, kill him. Do it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's 800 damage per shot. Wow. This is a problem with the artifact. It stops CEO from using his gun.
But it makes it so that the gun is way too friggin' powerful. But on the flip side, you can just have Eve throw coffee at him after he attacks, so... And it gives us a reason to use items.
Honestly, the problem isn't even the main reason we have it isn't really for CEO's attack. It's so that whatchamacallit guy can use sandwiches every time.
Yeah.
800 damage.
Well, I'm not.
Well,
impressed.
I just did 3,500.
His entire health bar and then some.
Wow. Revive
and that was at level 2 corruption. We didn't even see him do damage at level 3 corruption. Actually, we should probably check our corruption levels after this battle is done.
Oh, most definitely.
I see. It seems you have surpassed the might of my monstrous pectorals many moons ago, young CEO. Good luck out there, world's strongest.
Luck's got nothing to do with it. Back to business, people. Jerome needs us. What about those weird science tubes? The suits inside may be a problem later on. Forget them. By the time we're finished with Genus, there won't be anyone left to awaken those experiments. These tubes contain experimental suit design. If they ever got out into the world, all the other suits would be rendered unemployed. Huh. Manifesto. The reason.
Well, this was an interesting thing to happen, I suppose.
Well, beyond the experience basically guaranteeing the next fight we level up. I'm sorry, but did that hit really reduce Guy to 1 health?
Well,
like, exactly 1 health.
Maybe?
Like, was that attack designed to either reduce him down to 1 health, or
was it that powerful that it almost killed him?
Yeah.
I think it might have been that powerful that it almost killed him, but I have no idea. Either way, we got plenty of sandwiches, so it's not like there's anything wrong with us using some more sandwiches.
Honestly, that's fair.
I think it's a party heal.
At least it is if I use it out of combat. You got an eye tie.
We murdered them and then stole their property. Alright, so what's the eye tie do?
I mean, the eye tie is one of the ones we could have bought. And it's just the lesser version of what we've already got.
Okay.
So I guess the question is, where the heck are we going now?
This was an extra area, so I think we need to leave.
This was an extra area?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Oh, there's a way I could have gone up here. Oh! Oh! Huh. I didn't realize that was an extra area.
Right. So, if I remember what's up ahead, you might want to save again before entering that door.
Well then. I guess now we just continue on. What lies behind... What's with this music?
Yeah, remember the elevator boss from before, where the gameplay changed up?
Don't tell me. Bioscan initialized. Elements detected. Organic, corrupt, power, and unknown. Threat level, grade H. Control P. You are not...
You are not like my children. You are destroyers. The suit before me is known as the Shareholder Killer. Much of their biographical information has been redacted. Peculiar. I know the vitals are accurate. My sons are no longer alive.
What sons? What is that thing?
I am what I am. I am the creator. I sense particulate matter from more than 6 distinct locations on your surfaces of your forms, or on the surfaces of your forms, one or the other. Perhaps you were the destructive variable that removed recycles and created demand for me. For that, I grant you my undying gratitude. My mind is my greatest weapon.
Huh.
Persuasive words might allow me to control the situation until General Thinkus is made aware of the intruders. Your image may well serve... Oops. Your image may serve as valuable inspiration for my designs in the coming age.
Huh.
Tell me. Show me your personal vision. How do you wish to be immortalized? What sort of title deserves the face of the soon late great CEO? A wise professor, a mighty general, a janitor.
A vagrant janitor.
I don't remember what that word means. Tomorrow's history will be captured by the strands of each web that I choose to weave. What does that mean?
So, you already know my name. I take it you're not a harmless little experiment then, huh?
Oh, so vagrant basically means nomadic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was an insult. How could I have let that detail slip?
I never told you my name. I only assume your brain was designed to have internet access.
Oh my god, you do not want that. I am not a flawed being, CEO. Of course, my mind is connected to the network. My thoughts and the highly advanced data streaming throughout Genus operate as one. Imagine, like, viewing all those YouTube videos and Twitch streams all at the exact same time and your brain would never be able to rest. You would never be able to sleep. Ever. That's not even getting into the exhaustion that comes packaged with everything else on the internet.
I mean, I'm one of those people that if I never had to sleep again, I never would, so...
I mean, same. I would never sleep if my body would just keep going without falling. But at the same time, yeah, I'm just imagining this scenario. It's like, oh my god. My brain attached to the internet, I'd have access to so much information, but also I would never sleep ever again.
My mind is connected to the greatest thing humanity has ever created. I am one with all knowledge. And God, is it all fucked up.
Well, yeah, considering the internet is 99.9% explicit images. Which is the bad part.
I have the perfect intelligence when it comes to human anatomy.
You'd think, but, I'm not so sure they draw that right.
Oh, God.
When you're on the internet for too long, you start to question things.
I've questioned everything for so long, just... Stop.
Let's move on, this is awkward.
Come on, say the next line.
I'm beginning to think I won't be able to trick him into becoming my ally. I
expected that much. I also expect that you're trying to convince me to join you because you feel you can... I also expect that you're trying to convince me to join you because you feel because you can feel something you've never felt before. A fight or flight feeling that only comes in moments that death is staring you down.
Preposterous. I am Control P, the creator. What does Control P even do as a keyboard shortcut? Is it paste?
Paste, yeah.
Well, we need to copy something first. Anyways, I cannot be killed.
If you can't be killed, then we'll just have to destroy you. I've busted up plenty of useless machines today. What's one more going to hurt anyone?
Is this guy insane? The alloys surrounding my organs are nearly impenetrable by even the most extreme forces. You are nothing, C.E.O. You will wish you never entered my chambers. You will regret killing my sons. Who were your sons again? This is the end of your story, C.E.O. For my children. For the chairman. I will not die. Alright, boss fight time. Let's do this thing. Okay,
Alright. Ow, what the? Where'd that come from?
yeah, that was pretty random.
Okay,
Right, so...
So, those things appear.
You want me to tell you what his weakness is? Or do you want to figure it out on your own?
I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm actually allowed to walk on him right here.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
And there you
that. If it's just that this looked like an area I wasn't meant to walk on, you know?
Yeah. Took me a while to figure out that what I was supposed to do as well.
Yep, goodbye. I like how the health bar just looks...
It looks like a syringe, doesn't it?
Well, it's just that... Oh good, so it only needs to just touch on the thing, rather than...
Be directly in the center.
Yeah. Oh, that sounded like it was over here. Oh, down here.
Turn your last heart.
Yeah, and he's got two. All I need to do is avoid blowing up. I have no idea where he is.
Probably on the top somewhere.
There we go. Boom! There we go. And I believe the last one is down here.
I think it might be at the top right, actually. Nope. Pure right.
Goodbye. Who needs more than one health?
I didn't choose to be created.
Well, you were. And that means I gotta break you. So I hope you enjoyed death.
Alright, so that was the second of the game's two different Cuphead-ish like boss fights.
I love how you say second when we're nearing the end of the game, as if to indicate there is in fact a third.
No, there's only two.
Where are we going now then? Do we just...
we have to leave.
The way we came in?
Yeah, we have to break things and then go back to a previous area because we broke everything.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing the first time my playthrough. Anyways, attention citizens of Genus. This is an urgent message concerning the state of our city. I don't know all the details about what's going on up there. but I have never been more proud as a boss than I am today.
Really?
3 of our most valuable districts have reported immeasurable gains in the past few hours.
Huh.
The labs have overcome crisis. The entertainment district is the talk of the town. Even our new mankind manufacturing plant has shocked me with 600% increase in production.
Just because that production was all trying to kill me.
Now I have no choice but to throw a celebration at Genus Central. Wait right there, folks. I'm coming up.
This Airhead is going to be in for quite a shock. Be ready for anything. We're doing this for Jerome.
Right.
Well. Oh, he was expecting us.
Okay, geniuses, who's ready to party? No, he was not.
Oh.
What? Genius is completely screwed up and destroyed.
You know, this actually makes me feel sorry for Finkus now. Because he was actually genuinely being nice, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he is like the good boss, and it's just like... Oh, God, no.
What the thinking heck happened to the city?
To my city.
Whatever.
Wait, what the hell? He's an actual Airhead.
Shareholder killer, was this destruction you're doing?
Tell me, Balloon Brain. Where did your goons take Jerome?
You must be referring to the chairman's guest of honor. The mere fact that you stand before me proves only one unignorable truth. For the first time ever, the chairman was wrong. You haven't been defeated. I'm not one to believe in this type of thing, but this is all a rather fitting fate for the firstborn.
I'm guessing that's me.
Yeah, CEO was the first CEO, I think.
What do you mean by firstborn, Fivehead?
I'm not surprised that you can't remember. You were reprimanded quite a few times in your youth, CEO of Sioux City. You were the chairman's first creation. His grand design, the perfect businessman.
So CEO was the first suit?
Yes.
Huh.
You may be the closest thing to a son for him. That's why he was too weak to face you for your crimes. He recused himself from the whole thing. Come to think of it, he's kind of been acting like the global crisis you've created hasn't been happening at all. I never once disagreed with that approach. What he's after is far greater than one simple planet like this one.
I mean, fair. I don't care about any of that nonsense. The crap you're spewing is just a cheap distraction for all I know. My current job involves killing you and getting Jerome back. You got one thing right, shareholder. I am the perfect businessman. Every job I've ever taken on has been a complete success. From my time in Genus, I can tell that this place is full of sin. So I hope that bubble on your neck is ready to burst.
It seems to me that you have no idea who you're talking to.
No one impressive.
I am Biggest Thinkus. The world's most intelligent being. I know everything.
Do you know this? Punches in the face. I swear that Biggest Thinkus is actually like a a pun on Monty Python of the biggest dickus thing that happened.
I mean, maybe. I've never seen Monty Python, so I wouldn't be able to tell. But it wouldn't surprise me after Lube City happened. If it was secretly a dick joke, I would not be surprised.
You know what? That's pretty much this game in a nutshell, isn't it? With all the things we've seen.
What, Wang jokes?
The entire game.
The entire game is Wang jokes.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, they were sprinkled here and there, but it didn't get bad until Lube City happened.
Peter Enos.
Yeah, they were, as I said, sprinkled every here and there.
Just get on with it. It's just get...
Moving on. Just because I know I won't lose to a simple suit like you, I'll tell you this. Down below in my office, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. The truth. That's only if you can defeat me.
Which I will.
I haven't finished experimenting on that big-haired friend of yours. I'm sure there's a library of secrets under that hair of his. Let us begin. Show me your power, C.E.O. Suit City, firstborn of Chairman Thel.
We get a name!
Yep, Chairman Thel, that's his name.
We get a name!
Alright, we're up against Biggest Thinkus, the shareholder of this area. And we did not check to see what our current corruption is, so hopefully we don't go too far after this fight.
Hopefully. Fires a missile.
Did he shoot a missile out of his mouth?
It looked like that. I love how he's got tiny little legs and tiny little arms, and the suit is very clearly too small for him.
The suit is too big for him, I think. You meant.
Sorry, yeah, too big for him.
His suit kind of looks like an overflowing lab coat or something. So it kind of adds to his feel, you know?
I suppose.
But either way, most of the sprite is just his giant forehead.
So when he corrupts, I can imagine his head's just gonna get bigger and bigger and more brain-like until he's literally nothing but a brain.
Probably. I don't remember what he looks like corrupted. And considering how late in the game we are, he might corrupt twice.
Probably.
I'm still surprised that Potentio didn't corrupt even once when we fought him earlier.
Yeah, I know, right? That is shocking. You'd have thought he would corrupt, given the fact he was a shareholder.
Yeah.
Thinkus had a bright idea. He gained 1 CRP. Wait. So does he have his own corruption gauge, which he's slowly increasing?
I mean, if that's the case, we better shoot him down fast. Though I'm pretty sure that it's automatic. It's either that or he corrupted everyone. No, he couldn't have corrupted everyone. Everyone else
none of us have
0.
corruption on us. He gained 1 CRP.
I'm guessing once he reaches CRP 3, he's gonna corrupt.
Yeah, so do I.
Which means that we probably don't have very long.
Well, it means the next thing he does, he's gonna corrupt, so there's no point in even trying to use the gun. See? I told you he'd just become a brain!
Yep. Oh, I think we thought he would turn into a brain with corruption level 3. Alright, so...
Go, what's he...
So that was a one-hit kill. We might want to use the revival item for that.
He has a one-shot ability.
Yes.
That's fucking nonsense. Enemies should never get one-shot abilities. It's the worst mechanic in the world. Brain blast. Did he literally just explode? I think that's...
Yeah.
We need, like, a picture of Jimmy Neutron to suddenly slowly appear on him, and just with the words, Brain Blast! appearing.
One moment, I'm gonna look up Jimmy Neutron.
Alright, come on. We need more damage, guys.
Alright, here's your image of Jimmy Neutron. You can add it into the recording later.
Perfect. Perfect.
Just like awkwardly Photoshop it over his face or something.
Oh, you think I'm even gonna try and Photoshop it? No, I'm just gonna bloody call it. It's just gonna be slowly appearing during mid-fight.
And that's gonna stay there for the entire fight.
Yeah, sure, we just get different pictures of Jimmy Neutron as he just... as the big guy attacks. Just to further prove the point of that he's nothing but a Jimmy Neutron clone.
Does this mean I should start looking up more Jimmy Neutron pictures?
What the fuck is that?
Oh boy, he corrupted while I was looking away, didn't he?
It's like his brain polymorphed into a beast, which he is then riding on top of.
Alright, and... invert.
Company lost at 14 speed. You're already faster than me!
Alright, and here's what that corrupted thing looks like. Yeah, it kind of looks like a skull on top of a brain horse thing, or whatever.
So exactly what I just said.
But, yeah, kind of. It looks hideous, and I kind of don't like it.
And I kinda don't like it. I mean, I'm on the fence about whether I don't like it or not, but I lean more towards disliking it than I do liking it.
I mean, I've seen worse.
I don't even feel the need to use a gun.
You probably should anyway, just to end this faster.
Well, I don't think I need to. Now, because of that. Poison, and then he dies to poison, right? Yep.
Yeah, he does my poison damage.
The poison kill. Love it. Company got an ultra sandwich. Company got a diary. The big brain. Jerome's down here somewhere. Let's go find him.
Okay, before we do that, let's check our corruption level.
Stained.
Stained. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I think we just automatically went to the lab.
We did. This lab looks like it's dedicated to rocketry. But what's this giant phone all about? Big business? Not this time. This isn't a random office building. This technology has to be connected somehow. Screw it. We don't have time to investigate. Jerome takes priority. Let's just keep searching.
I feel like some of that dialogue was meant to be given to other characters.
Yeah, probably. Gus Sipman. Dr. Thinkers hasn't been the same since he stopped going to those fashion shows. What, you mean the ones I got stopped? Senior operator. You'd
have to have some big lobes to use a phone this size.
You mean like Thinkers because of his huge head? I get it. These worms, they must be a health hazard. These worms, can they sense my presence? Vile, squirming creatures, absolutely disgusting. These filthy worms, they make my stomach churn. Junior operator.
Sorry, you are not authorized to make any collect calls.
What's a collect call?
If you make a call, I collect all of your money.
Ted Corlin. Man, I really hope they coughed up the extra cash for an unlimited plan. Is this all just one bloody telemarketing scam?
You know, considering the world, that would not be surprising, would it?
This graft would make a Stocksford stockbroker bust a bank in his britches.
Was that a poop joke?
Maybe?
This type of chart will make as stocks for bank person crap their pants, I think, is what they were trying to say.
You got an science!
The heck?
We have a science!
I'm guessing that's, is that a key item or a journal, or what is it?
I have no fucking clue!
Check journals is probably in there. Whatever, we're wasting time. We need to get to the ending sometime before the session ends.
I must find out what the heck this science is.
Venus doesn't have any quests.
What the heck was that science? Can I dump a uniform?
Probably.
Yes. Okay, hold on. So, because it is on whatchamacallit. One of these, so we got a science. So
doesn't look like it gave us a lab coat. I expected it to be like an accessory or something, but
what the heck is a science?
We can figure it out later. Maybe it's a bug. Who knows?
I don't know. This fridge is filled with nothing but Meteor Cola and a big boy size Mega Diet Cherry Bib Extra. There's a small screen on the side of the bed displaying a recording of brainwaves. This must be a memory foam bed.
Interesting choice.
Terrible joke. This must be Thinkus' personal computer with a games list this large. He must have funded over half the developers in Gamerica. A secret gamer.
So, is that his kidnapped pet octopus or something?
The eyes of this octopus seem to stare into my soul as if trying to tell me something. A single word reverberates within my mind. Necio. Aw, the poor thing, look at the poor thing, it's trapped!
Yeah.
I have no idea what a science is, but
I think Jerome's probably through this door.
probably. There he is. Jerome! What were they doing down here? Why are they so fascinated by his afro? This technology is something else. The energy flow is so dim, it's almost as if it's almost a lifeless feeling.
Console.
God knows what they put him through. Jerome may need time to recuperate. Time we may not have the luxury of affording. Press.
My man.
Ah, you're right. C.E.O. does look really relieved to see Jerome, doesn't he?
Yeah. Also, I didn't notice the E was at the bottom right as the end of this picture.
She just blends into the background.
Yeah.
As you'd expect a potted plant to do.
Well, except for that time that she was strangling that clown at the circus when we wound up getting kidnapped by crazies.
You know what? That's fair. I wish she could actually do that.
If she did, then the game would be too easy. We'd have a Jerome situation again. We can't have that again. Eve is Eve, not Jerome 2.0.
You're Jerome, remember?
Alright. Hey, my man. Thanks for the rescue, but...
What's going on, Jerome? Do they know what the chairman and his puppets are planning?
The fax just came in.
A fax?
Did a fax just manifest out of his hair? How does that make any sense? Does he have a fax machine in his hair?
Apparently! Destination, Moon. Begin launch sequence.
The city of Genus is a freaking launch pad.
Are you saying a rocket is about to launch right on top of us?
Not me. Mark Judy, my boss.
How? This doesn't make any sense. The only thing above Genus is...
My apartment building. Sounds crazy, I know. But Mark Judy's prophecies have never been wrong.
Prophecies? You're talking about this boss of yours as though he's some sort of deity.
Sometimes it really does feel that way. I'm trying to make him sound like he's dying.
I know.
I'm wondering if it's working.
It's good, it is.
I'll tell you more back at the apartment. If it really is a rocket, I think we're meant to take it for a ride. Jerome, you're not well. Oh, I'm good, my man. Just a little spent.
His injuries are worse than he's letting on. Let's get Jerome back home. Prepare yourselves for immediate departure.
We're leaving? After all these cycles of hard work, we're going to abandon ship?
Junior, you've become quite the pestering inquisitor. You insist on questioning me, the chairman of the board of business. If you love this place so much, by all means, stay here with the suits. You should all know that the board convenes to address one subject above all. What is that subject, Mr. Peter? Profit! Absolutely. You will excel in our company, Mr. Peter. The suits experiment was a substantial success in its prime. It's time for the board of business to trade up. Who's out there to trade with? What's out there to trade for? Great questions, brother. Thinkus and I made contact with a buyer not too long ago. What's the product? Our very own planet of business. This otherworldly buyer has a high demand for organic compounds that we've produced in abundance here. I had to face the truth in that moment. The universalized suit dollar is valueless compared to other cosmic currencies. I see. The strings were feeling thinner by the day. Liquidating our assets now and recalibrating our company's common goal is nothing short of genius. Best way to clean up a mess is to leave it for someone else to deal with. Initiate exit protocol. Launch when ready. We will make contact with the buyer at the crossroads of destiny, where beginning and end meet as one.
And what of the shareholder killer?
My son will find us. He and his new mentor are being pulled there by the same source of power that compels us. Gentlemen, we are about to make the biggest deal in history. Well, that instantly launched.
Can you grab me some water, my man? Sure.
Keep chewing on those leaves I gave you, Jerome. They have healing properties.
Are we eating Eve now?
Probably.
Can do.
This is it, isn't it?
Yep. We're going to finally face the chairman of the board.
Deface him if I have my way.
Yay! I wonder, will he be surprised to see me?
We're about to blast straight into what's probably a trap.
Probably. I can't help but think this is a one-way trip.
No matter what happens, nothing will ever be the same, whether we kill the chairman or not. We, the condemned, are sitting ducks through the scope of the corporation's ideologies. This is no different from the French Revolution.
Right. Another revolution.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but the chairman is a threat to all that I've ever deemed valuable. A life worth living for. They sold us the idea that survival makes you strong and winning makes you happy. Maybe they weren't wrong. But if I've learned anything while traveling with you three, It's that strength is only a tool and happiness is valueless when there's no one around to share it with. A life worth living is rich with diverse happenings, and the chairman offers only one thing. A never-ending routine that serves some greater than others. In other words, he's kind of a dick. Hence all the jokes in this game. If it comes down to it, I'll be ready to kill him.
And this is why I like CEO. Because even though CEO is a huge jerk, that was quite a speech.
It was, wasn't it?
Even he understands the value of friendship despite him being a jerk.